Hey everyone, and welcome back to Crown Convos, where we help you prepare for every part of nationals, on stage, behind the scenes, and around the HRO. This is our 23rd consecutive NAMM Nationals, and this year it's going to be our 6th year here in Orlando. This Crown Convos episode is brought to you by Rain Sport. They are one of our official sponsors during NAMM Nationals. They're all about encouraging real leadership, kindness, health, and a presence on every stage and every day. Today, we are coming to you from the beautiful Hyatt Regency Orlando. You will also hear me refer to it as the HRO. This is our host hotel for NAMM Nationals. I'm excited to show you around what will be your home for Nationals Week. This hotel is fantastic and in a fantastic location. We're actually under 2 miles away from SeaWorld and Discovery Cove. Universal is literally just down the road, and you can get to Walt Disney World in just 20 minutes. Remember, each age division has what we like to call a free day. It's where you can spend the entire day doing whatever it is that you want. We're going to have our Universal Globe photo on each age division's free day. This is not a required event, but it is important to know that you don't need a ticket to Universal to be a part of this group photo. While it does cost if you're going to park at Universal CityWalk, Universal CityWalk itself does not have an entry fee. So you can come on and join in on the photo, walk around, do a little shopping, grab a bite to eat, and leave at your leisure. This is just one of 2 group photos we have at Nationals. The other group photo is a composite of all the contestants in your age division. It's their yearbook photo all put together. It's a very beautiful and incredible keepsake. So you can secure either of these group photos by going online to the pageant portal. Also in the area that is surrounding the HRO, you can easily get to a lot of different attractions and entertainment. There's the Andretti Indoor Carts and Games right down the street. There's also a Topgolf. There's Icon Park, which has tons of restaurants and shops. And so while the girls are busy in rehearsals and other events, maybe dad, brother, or other family members are looking for something fun to do. So you definitely want to check all of these locations out. Maybe you forgot a piece of wardrobe, an accessory, or you just love to shop, you're like me. Well, we're surrounded by shopping options. You've got the Orlando International Premium Outlets very close. There's the mall at Millennia, and that's just to mention a few. There's also a Walgreens right down the road should you need it. Now I'm going to show you around this 315,000 square foot hotel. So put on your walking shoes and follow me. If you and your family are driving to the Hyatt Regency Orlando, or maybe you're picking up a car at the airport and driving and parking here, you're going to want to find the sign that says public parking, and then this will be the parking garage that you self-park in for the duration of your stay. So if you are not staying here at the Hyatt Regency, that's totally fine. Just know that for the valet, that is $53 with no in and out privileges, and standard parking is $38 with no in and out privileges. If you are staying on property as an overnight guest in the NAMM room block, the parking rate is deeply discounted. So instead of paying $38 a night, you'll only be paying $10 plus tax per night if you are booked under the room block. If you prefer to valet and you are staying on site, that's also discounted to $32 plus tax, and you get in and out privileges with both of those options. If you're going to be using a ride-share app while you are staying at the hotel, whether it's Lyft or Uber, you're just going to go out from the main entrance of the hotel, turn right, and walk like you're going to the parking garage. You will find spots 1, 2, 3, or 4 to meet your ride. This is the main roundabout area where you will pull up with your vehicle and unload your car. The team here is amazing and will help you get everything unloaded and onto a luggage cart. You are allowed to take the luggage carts up to your room, but please, 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 then take everything off and bring it back down. Try not to hog it and store it inside your room. There are other options to hang additional clothing, whether that is your dream duffel or even buying a rack that just pops up off of Amazon. This is the main entrance to the Hyatt Regency Orlando. And then over to the right is the beautiful front desk. This is where you will check in for your stay. So a really important thing to note about this hotel is that there are actually 2 towers. Tower 2 is the newest one, and this is going to be the one closest to the pool, closest to the parking garage, and furthest away from the convention center and where all the events will be taking place. However, if you and your family happen to have Regency Club access, this is where the Regency Club is located, in Tower 2. Another unique thing about Tower 2, there are different sets of elevators that will take you different places. So on my left here, it only goes levels 1 to 22. So if you're staying on 23 or above, the elevators on the left are not going to help you. And then on the right, you can only go levels 1 through 3 and 22 to 31. So just be very mindful when you board the elevator that you're getting on the correct one that's going to take you to your room. This is Tower 1. This is the original tower to the hotel, and it is closer to the convention center. You can actually get on the elevators from your hotel room, hit C, and go all the way down to the convention floor level. So this is a view inside the market. This location is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's even going to be open on Thanksgiving. They proudly brew Starbucks coffee, so if you need a little pick-me-up, a snack, or even a full meal, you just come to the market and get it. So most of the events are going to be held inside the convention center. However, this is for elites specifically. So for our inaugural elite class of 2025, we are doing a really cool event called Crowns and Coffee. This is when you're going to be going to the 4th floor. So you're going to want to find the Orchid Room, and follow along, we'll show you where it is. All right, and this is the Orchid Room. So my elite contestants, this is where we are going to have our Crowns and Coffee event. Behind me is one of my favorite restaurants here at the Hyatt Regency Orlando, and that is the Beeline Diner. They have incredible food. I love their burgers. They have a good gluten-free burger bun, and also you can take it away. You don't have to just sit down and eat at the restaurant. I do recommend buffering about 20 to 30 minutes from the time you order to when you need to actually take away your food. Once you come up the escalators to the 2nd level of the convention center, you're going to see the Manatee Spring 1 and 2 room. This is where Ashley Renee's trunk show will be. You'll be able to walk over here and go inside to see Ashley and her staff. Now, when you pick up your Ashley Renee's opening number dress, you're going to pass the Manatee Springs room. So to pick up your opening production number dress, you're going to come here to Rock Spring to meet Ashley. Here is a pro tip when finding your way around the convention center at the HRO. The main ballrooms are all going to be set up in alphabetical order. So when you come from Tower 1, the first set of rooms you're going to find is Florida A, B, and C. Then when you keep walking towards the convention center, you're going to see Plaza, H, G, all of those. Then you're going to hit Regency, and then finally Windermere. So it is all alphabetical, starting at Tower 1, going all the way down to Windermere. Now we are at Florida A, B, and C. Florida A-B is utilized as a rehearsal room, and Florida C is another one of those dressing rooms. You're going to want to use Florida C for any events that are happening in Plaza H. It's going to be the fastest one to change between. This is 11th hour. It is the business center here at the HRO. If you happen to order any packages to be delivered during pageant week, this is where you're going to come find them to pick it up. Please keep in mind that they do have a fee associated by the pound on each package, so just keep that in mind when you're ordering things. And they do also have computers and printers if you need to print any paperwork. However, during check-in days, I have seen this line get so long, so please do yourself a favor, set yourself up for success, and print all of those check-in documents before arriving in Orlando. Plaza G is known as our third ballroom. This is going to have the runway on the floor, and this is going to be where most of the runway and fun fitness competitions happen. This is the hallway where you will come to line up for your pageant check-in, and you're actually going to be utilizing both sides. You'll be checking in over here and over here in these rooms as well. Where pageant check-in is located is actually going to transform later in the week to some of our interview rooms. Make sure to check your schedule to be at the correct location. Here at this counter is where you can purchase your videos and your photos from our Video Memories partnership. They will be located here the whole week of Nationals, so come visit Zach, come visit Mr. Lou, and get your videos. Dressing Room Regency OP is going to be the main dressing room that you're going to utilize when you have any events in Regency RS. So you'll come here to get changed for any optional competitions or for your final shows. This is also going to be the dressing room where we have our Ashley Renee's Ashley Loren dress swap. So if you do have a dress that needs to be swapped out, you're going to bring that with you and the contestant to Regency OP during that designated time. Another note on dressing rooms, just like at your state show, it is for females only, so no men will be allowed, and you can't plug any hot items such as curling irons, steamers, or anything that gets hot in the dressing room. During NAMM Nationals, most of our trophies and awards are going to be passed out and awarded at the Red Carpet Award Show. You're actually going to be picking up your trophies at our trophy pickup station, which is going to be located right here in Regency Q. So when you get awarded a trophy, you're going to go up to your queen, take a photo with her, but you're not actually going to be collecting the trophy. You're going to come here to the award pickup station to do so. We have 3 ballrooms during NAMM Nationals. The one we refer to as the main ballroom is Regency RS, which is right here behind me. This is where all of our final shows will be taking place. I'm standing at the entrance of the Hyatt Regency Orlando Hotel. This hotel and convention center, it's massive. There's 315,000 square feet. So I'm going to time how long it takes me from the entrance of the hotel to the Windermere Ballroom, which is the furthest location you'll walk during the week. All right, we finally made it to the Windermere Ballroom. This is what we call the second ballroom. You will have events in here, and we also will have one of our Thanksgiving banquets taking place in Windermere. Down at the end, we have Windermere YZ, and that is going to be a rehearsal space. So double check your schedule and plan for the walk to make sure you're not arriving late. During Nationals Week, we will have our NAMM Boutique open. We will post our hours, what we will have each day, but it's going to be located here at Blue Spring. Where I'm at right now is past the Regency Ballrooms before you get to the Windermere Ballrooms. This is where all of the celebration rooms are going to be. They will have some of our vendors and sponsors located here during Nationals. Up the escalator is going to be the Bay Hill rooms. That is where Music Artist of the Year will be. That is where the top model optional contest will be. So if it says Celebration or Bay Hill, this is where you come. During Nationals Week, stop by Bay Hill 17 and 18. We are calling this our media filming space. You will meet with one of our production team members, and they will film you and interview you. Who knows, you could be featured on our social media. Here are some pro tips from our national queens about things that they wish they would have known before attending their very first NAMM Nationals.
Hi everyone, it's Tabitha, your National American Miss Elite, and one of the things that I wished I had known about Nationals my first time was the sheer distance between things and the fact that there's carpet and hard floors in a lot of places. I wear heels almost every single day to the Pentagon, so my feet are very comfortable in them. But by the end of the week, running from ballroom to ballroom and carrying all the things, all that I wanted was a comfy pair of slide-ons, or maybe even some nice cushy slippers for my poor little feetsies. There's gonna be a lot of times where you are running from place to place, you are carrying all the things, and going barefoot is maybe not the most cute option. So yeah, get yourself some cute little slippers.
Hey guys, it's Landry, your National American Miss Preteen, and one thing I wish I knew about Nationals before I went was probably to bring a bag of snacks and necessities and anything you might need, especially slippers, because trust me, by the end of the week, your feet will want some downtime from heels.
Here are some questions that were asked during last week's Crown Combos.
Last week we got asked if you are allowed to wear lip gloss or makeup of any kind. The answer to that actually depends on your age division. If you are a princess, junior preteen, or preteen, the answer is no. There is no makeup of any kind for any optional contest or any overall events. If you are a junior teen, teen, miss, or elite contestant, then the answer is yes, you are allowed to wear lip gloss or makeup. However, keep in mind, it still needs to be age appropriate.
For this week's Crown Combos Challenge, we want you to highlight another contestant that you admire, whether you've met them in person or just seen them online. So post a short video, story, or a quote that you admire about them and upload it using our link. We will be spotlighting a few entries.
I've had the amazing opportunity to meet the one, the only Anna Ross, one of our former National American Miss title holders, and she really resonated with me as a role model because what I found was her intention to get to know everybody that she interacted with. She wanted to know your name, she wanted to know where you were from, and in that moment it felt like you were the center of her world. It was just always really stuck with me, especially as a title holder, that I want to emulate that type of role model and that type of mentor where I can take all of the chaos around us and make that individual feel really special, like she made me feel really special when I got to meet her.
Hey guys, it's Landry, your National American Miss Preteen, and I really want to give my shout out to Elizabeth. She is so kind and sweet and truly has a love for Nam, which you can see through everything she does. I got to really connect with her on a deeper level at Disney, and it was so fun to get to talk to her, and I'm so excited to see her in November.
Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about someone really special to me, my sister queen, Landry. I admire her because she is kind, she is friendly, and she's respectful to others. She's always following her dreams, and she is never giving up. Because when she was really little, she started NAM Elite. Love you, Landry!
One entry will receive a custom merch bundle.
The deadline to submit this week's Crown Combos Challenge is Friday, October 31st.
Before we finish out this week's episode of Crown Convos, let's take a look at last week's winner.
Family isn't just who you're related to. It's the people who stand by your side. I'm so thankful for my 3 pageant aunties, Shauna, Christina, and Daisy. They always been there for me. I won Miss Minnesota. Auntie Daisy even tackled my mommy. My mommy and grandma have been to every pageant since I was 3 months old. And my grandma is always cheering me on, no matter where she is. And I can't forget my sister queens. They're like my big sisters, who always encourage me and make every pageant special. Plus my besties, Georgia, Alice, Eloise, Madeline, and McKenna. Oh, it keeps me laughing and cheering me on too. I wouldn't be the queen I am today without all of them. So thank you to my family.
Congrats, and I can't wait to see what your entries look like this week.
And that completes this week's episode of Crown Combos. We look forward to seeing you here at the HRO very soon.